Just last week, it was reported that a 10-year-old girl was a rape victim in Ohio. 10 years old. And she was forced to have to travel out of the state to Indiana to seek to terminate the presidency and maybe save her life. That's last part is my judgment. 10 years old. 10 years old. Raped, 6 weeks pregnant. Already traumatized. Was forced to travel to another state. Imagine being that little girl. I'm serious. Just imagine being that little girl. 10 years old. Does anyone believe that it's Ohio's majority view that that should not be able to be dealt with? Or in any other state in the nation? A 10-year-old girl should be forced to give birth to a rapist's child? I can tell you what I don't. I can't think of anything as much more extreme.
The president shared that tragic story moments ago about the 10-year-old girl who had to travel across state lines to receive an abortion. And I'm wondering, has the White House confirmed that local law enforcement knows the identity of this 10-year-old victim? And has the president directed the DOJ to do everything it can to prosecute the abuser and protect her?
So I'll say this, anything to do with the DOJ, that's a legal component. I would refer you to the DOJ. I don't have more to share on the identity of this young woman or the question that you just asked me. The president spoke to that young woman just to show how extreme the decision on the Dobbs decision was, and just how extreme it is now for American public, the American families, when there is no exception at all, when you have such a young girl who has to carry out the child of a rapist, that is unacceptable. You heard that from him directly, and this is why he is calling for action. This is why he's trying to do everything that he can from his legal authority that he has, and so he's going to continue to do that work. But again, we have to make sure Congress acts.
Right, but is he taking any steps to protect her, or does he expect that law enforcement will? I know he cited her in the speech, and I know that he wants some of these larger reforms. He wants Congress to act, but I mean, this little one certainly seems to be like they're.
Well, I think what the president is calling on, and what he has laid out, is to protect girls and women like her and beyond, right, who do not have the rights and the freedom. That is why he's calling for the action I just laid out for Congress. That is why he is using his legal authority and making and made announcement on the executive authority, the executive action today. And so he's going to continue to do that work. He's going to do everything that he can to protect young people who are like this young girl. But at the same time, he's going to call it out and use his bully pulpit to make it clear of what is happening out there is unacceptable.